Now get this, guys, this is true Thai craftsmanship, and what he's doing is making basically chicken cages out of very fine strips of bamboo. But it takes about a day to make one of these, and he charges 180 baht. It's a bargain. But just look at the one he's just finished. How nice is that? And it's huge. And there he is. This is Grandpa in the village, and he sits there every day doing these chicken cages. Unbelievably good. And again, it's another prime example of simple living and just, you know, scraping a living how you can. But I said this before about Thai craftsmanship and how good it is, but you can see just watching this guy work, it takes a huge amount of patience and of course skill. You can't just do this overnight. And I love anything like this. Just watching people being so creative, to me that is really very, very cool. Oh, it's chilly this morning. Now I know what a penguin feels like. Oh. Today we're going to see if we can get this pump working. Dad suspects there's a leak somewhere. Air's getting in, so no pressure from the well coming up. So we've got to get that done and then get to work. Loads and loads of clearing to do. Got to get this pump working. Obviously without it we can't fill up the existing pond and the new pond, so it'll take at least 2-3 days, if not longer, to bring up the water levels in the existing pond. Oh, but it is cold. Got Grandpa here on his bicycle, 96 years of age. Okay, mate? Imagine that. 96 years of age, and every day goes to his farm, works all day long, and then when he's finished gets on his little bicycle and he cycles the 5 kilometres back to his house. It's tough living, isn't it? That's me, that is. That's my future. Could be worse. And here we are again. Well, we've got to try and fix this pump this morning. Couldn't get it working last night, and it is critical that we get it working. Oh, the dog's all excited to see me, look. Morning, fella. Let's see a load of low-lying fog this morning on the mountains. Oh, that's a sight, isn't it? Oh, dear me, that's so pretty. Anyway, we have to get this pump working. You know, it's critical. He said normally it only takes about 10-15 minutes. You just pump away and, you know, put some water in the top, pump away to build up pressure, and out it comes. And then you hook up your DAC to it, turn on the generator, spin it, and it'll pump. But not yesterday. It took us over an hour and we just kept pumping away and just nothing. So yeah, just have to give it a go this morning and see what happens. Morning, boys. How are you? You okay, fellas? Come on, a noodle. Oh, what you up to? Hey, come on. Hello, Snow. Come on in. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, I do love them. Yeah, I do. Just so funny. Well, that's the well pump cap. Dad took it off and he checked the seals. We've actually got 2 of them. There's another one here, and I'm not exactly sure what's wrong, but he said there's something wrong with it. It could be the seals. It just could need new seals, but yeah, got to get it fixed, and has to be fixed today. And then once it is, hopefully get this DAC fired up and get some water pumping. He's got his pipe in there, mostly canvas piping, got all the way down there, all the way through the old pigsty and then into the pond. Blue skies this morning, very, very chilly though. Well, the old ducks are quacking away, they're hungry. I'll get them fed in a minute. Yeah, going to take away all this old fencing this morning. Get rid of all of that. And then we might, I'm thinking about it, put the ducks in this area here. Now there's a little creek that runs along the back there. So if we put some bamboo fencing in there at this end and about there, it'll allow the water to keep flowing, but give the ducks somewhere to go and have a drink and have a bit of a splash. This area here is actually larger than what they have right now, so it'll give them a bit more room as well. But it all needs cleaning out. We'll leave the floor surface because it's all straw from the rice. But all of this needs cleaning out. We did a little bit here yesterday, as you can see. You can now start seeing the lemongrass there. But there's a huge amount to do. Like I said, get rid of that old fence. And it would mean fencing all the way around here. I'm thinking like chain link fencing. I think that would probably do it. It means, of course, then we'd be able to access the pond better from the back side of it. If that's not there, just rip all that out, tidy it all up. Still lots of stuff in there to do. Right, time to feed these ducks. Well, I did say it was hard work. I'm now cracking on with this fencing, as you can see. It's getting there. We'll have it out in about an hour now.
Come on, baby. That's very strong, huh?
Put your shoulder into it. That's in there good and proper. This will put hairs on your chest. Well, I'm going to carry on. I've got lots to do. I'll catch you in a bit. And that, folks, is the fence out. I told you, getting fitter by the day. As you can see, it's now clear with the fencing there. Some of these banana trees have got to come out. They're pretty much dead. Loads of work to do. Yep. Take round the back here. Now the guy with the digger, the other landowners basically employed him to make the ditch deeper at the back because they're worried that, you know, our pond might overflow, flood the ditch and then flood their farm. So he's now digging out a deeper channel for the creek, but he's removed all the trees. Obviously no choice, you've got to get in there. But there you go. That's our fish trap. Normally you put nets on that and the fish actually jump into it. I'll show you that later in the rainy season when there's lots and lots of fish in here. That's going to be an awful lot deeper. Sometimes opens it up, lets some daylight into the back here and see what you're doing. But he won't touch anything this side. So that's where he's digging right now is the other landowner. So yeah, from yesterday, as you can see, I've cleared out quite a bit here. Still lots to do. Okay, time to get on, build up my strength. I'll catch you guys in a bit. I've just taken a load of the banana trees out, and most of them are rotting because they're old. And inside one of them was a whole nest of mice. So they all ran away. Now, These things are actually really heavy, and the reason why, they're full of water. I've never seen so much water come out of a pond. We've had to, I don't know whether you can see it, but there's just water pouring out of it. But even that little bit there must weigh around about 30 pounds. It's beginning to look much clearer now though. Long way to go, but it's progress. Well, I've been away for the last 3 hours, going to Chiang town and go and check on some chain link fencing. Anyway, we have the pump working. Yes, water. That's going to take a long time to fill up though, a real long time. Oh, you can see just how low it is. But it's going to take a long while. The digger's back on our land, and he's basically making the creek at the back just a little bit deeper, so that in the rainy season it should cope much better with the amount of rain. And there you go, that's a better look at it. There's a huge amount of water needed just for this pond alone. And then of course all the pipe work will be taken over to the other pond, and then they'll start filling it. And you can now see the pump working away. And that's how the dak operates as almost basically a generator for the pump. Cool, isn't it? I often wonder, you know, now that I've seen just how difficult it is, and this is a little over 3 acres, how difficult it must be for some farmers who have hundreds of acres, maybe thousands. I mean, you know, it's graft. I mean, it's real graft, as you've seen. I mean, you've seen me go at it here, but obviously a fabulous environment to work in, no two ways about that. Well, my next job now is to get on and clear out some more of that, and then get home, get something to eat. I went home briefly just to sort some bits and pieces out, like I said, then into Chiang town and then back here. Makes for a long day.